Did you see Mitch McConnell?
He's still alive?
Still alive, and he falls down. He was being questioned by a reporter, and he was kind of being escorted, and down goes fucking Frazier. Let's check this clip out.
Off the streets and kidnapping them.
I think that's indicative of a much bigger problem, that we have elderly men who have no interest in the future because they have no future because they're going to be dead,
Bro.
making the decisions for all of us that have futures. There should be no people this old governing the country.
No.
The country was formed by young men who thought about the future of the other young men and women of this country. How can these elderly people be trusted to make the right decisions for us when they don't even have any interest in making those decisions?
They won't be here when those decisions
correct.
go into effect.
And that is a big problem across our government and all the governments worldwide. We are all being tortured. We are all being oppressed. We are all being with by these people who are going to be dead in 5 years. That is not how this should be going. What is up, guys? It's Andy Frisella, and this is the show for the realists. Say goodbye to the lies, the fakeness, and delusions of modern society, and welcome to reality. Guys, today we have Andy and DJ.
Cruise the internet.
Cruise the internet. Mm-hmm. What's up, DJ?
What's going on, man?
How are you, bro?
I'm all right. Got my little tower of power over here.
Yeah, you do.
Make sure
You
it's
got
right.
the tower of
in the
power. Now,
shot.
before we get started, remember, we have a fee.
Mm-hmm.
Fee is very simple. Don't be a hoe.
You share the show.
Share the show.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Before we get into the show,
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say, you guys are the baddest on the planet. Period. We are well on our way to being 7-Eleven's best product ever. Okay, in dollar days, and it's because you guys are coming out in force. And I've decided that I'm going to do something.
Uh-oh.
I've decided that I'm going to pick a few people
Okay.
for the king of dollar days.
Okay.
We're going to do something special for them. So I don't know what it is yet.
What do I got to do to be a king of dollar
You
days?
can't be.
No, I was asking for them.
Oh, I don't. They. I think obviously
Mhm.
taking advantage of the amazing buy one share one dollar deals that we have going on at 7-Eleven, which a lot of people are into.
Mm-hmm.
But getting a little creative with their posts.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe getting out there sharing some. Doing some of the people's work. I
Okay.
see people taking them. It's not about how much you buy, but how much you buy and display. Man, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just who I think is really doing it.
Can I be a queen of dollar days?
Oh, you already are. Yeah. Oh, you're saying, can there be a queen? Yeah, listen, this is equal opportunity.
All right. I mean, listen,
Yeah.
if we're doing a shootout, we can do a shootout. You know what I'm saying? You're over there tossing rockets, man.
Yeah.
What am I, Hamas?
Hey, man,
What is this?
dudes can play in women's sports. Women can be the king. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good.
It is. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
But real talk, guys, I'm very, very, very grateful for the amount of support that's been shown for this initiative. And it really means a lot. I haven't asked too much, I don't think, about being direct asked, like, hey, spend this money or do this thing. And I know, for a lot of people, money's tight.
Mm-hmm.
And it just, to take your time and energy and support us, it's very humbling and appreciated. And I just want to say thank you guys. So we
The
got
best
until
people.
Yeah, dude, the best.
The
people.
best
We might not have the biggest show on earth, but we definitely got the best show on
There's
earth.
no doubt about that.
And it's not because of me and DJ and the guys. It's because of you guys. And I'm just blown away by the response. And, hopefully we can finish this out strong. It goes till Wednesday next week. And do something that's historic. That's what we're trying to do. So I really appreciate you guys. I just want you to know that.
Yeah.
It means a lot.
No, it's real, dude. Listen, I'll be real. California might have
Redeemed.
they've been redeemed.
Yeah. How do they?
Maybe not all of
Do
them.
not redeem.
No, dude, it's funny, dude, because I always get so worried about going to Cal. Like, there's only been 2 states. Like, we've been to a lot of places together, bro.
Yeah.
And there's only been 2 places that I was like, okay. That was New Jersey.
Yeah.
and in California.
Yeah.
All right. And I know we get.
Well, that
Cali.
one time we were in Utah and that girl jumped in the truck with us.
Yeah, but see, like that was fine. Like that. I mean,
don't bother me.
I handled it. You know what I'm saying? But like, no. But I know we talk a lot. We give Cali a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And I think
every single person that came up to us was
saying
like,
that.
California's not that bad, is it?
Yeah.
Like,
no, it still sucks. Like,
Yeah.
It's the government though.
I will
not the
say
people.
this. Riverside,
awesome.
people hate on Riverside. They say, "Oh, Riverside's just a bunch of flat bill motorbike riding weirdos."
Is that what they say?
Yeah, bro, because it's like metal militia, dirt bike town.
Gotcha.
But I'm going to tell you this, dude. Riverside's a nice place,
It's a nice place.
and the people there are some of the nicest people I've ever met in my life.
Yeah, bro. Oh yeah. Now, one thing I don't understand, I don't think I'll ever get this, bro, is the traffic. The traffic,
Well,
like y'all need to fix that shit. That makes zero sense.
If you went,
y'all got 15 lanes of traffic, bro, and like it's still bumper to bumper. What the is that?
Dude, it rained when we were out there. If it was like normal California weather, you'd understand. It's perfect all the time.
Oh, so nobody's even upset they're sitting in traffic.
No, I'm just saying that's why everybody goes there.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So our driver, bro, Fernando. Shout out to Fernando. So we were in the car, bro, and like this, like you know how they drive out there? They just cut each other off, no problem.
Yeah.
And like after like the fourth time, I said to Fernando, well, "What the fuck is this, man?" I'm like, oh,
well, you've clearly never driven in Mexico.
Well, I told him, I said, bro, like, he's like, they don't do that where you're from? I said, no, bro, you get shot doing that type of shit here, bro. Like, oh man, the traffic got it. Yeah, I got to fix that, man.
Yeah, well,
beautiful city, but the traffic, man.
I could never live there because of the traffic because I like to drive too much.
Yeah,
I'd have to live way south or way north.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to try and curtail my critiques of California to the government, not the people.
That's real.
Yeah.
I think I will take that same pledge with you. All right. Now, it's funny because speaking of California, Hollywood, it was funny because we also just talking about this the other night. Remember we saw that trailer for that scary movie or whatever. It's like, that looks stupid, And like, dude, I'll be real. Like, in personal opinion, I don't know. I feel like movies were better when Harvey Weinstein was in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm just saying, bro. Movies have been going down, but I do want to bring some attention to a movie. There's a lot of hype about this coming out.
I heard of a new movie coming out, too. I'm excited to see.
What?
It's called Break 7-Eleven's Back with how much Form Energy we sold. That's going to be a fucking movie.
Who's that directed by?
That's directed by Andy Frisella and his army of badass.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. No, but there's a movie that's getting a lot of hype right now, a lot of build up. It's called Young Washington. Okay, now this is produced by Angel Studios, and it's supposed to be
They're probably gonna make George Washington gay and a pussy.
No.
It doesn't go across the river and murder his enemies.
No. These people produce some good shit.
All right.
Angel Studios, they produce
George
some good
Washington,
shit.
if people know about that guy, was a savage.
Mm-hmm.
Savage.
Oh,
anyway,
yeah.
I won't interrupt. Go on.
No, yeah. And so, but yeah, the Young Washington is a movie coming out. Now, it's supposed to launch July 4th of next year. All right. But it's the untold origin of America's first hero. Here's the trailer. Let's watch it.
What happened, Washington? All those bullet holes in your jacket. How are you alive?
I don't know. You have no military service.
And it's just around the bend.
You are a boy. You are not British, yet they send you to speak for them. So that when you fail, they'll have someone to blame.
Young Washington, you lost in the New World.
Who does own this land, if not the one who has the will to tame it? You do not want to start a war. So what do? We fight! Hold your ground! There is no retreat!
What are you called?
My name is George Washington.
I'm in.
Help us make this the #1 movie on America's 200.
I'm in.
It looks. I mean, like
It looks good.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah, I like that.
It looks pretty good,
That makes me want them to cut all the power out and let's go back to axes.
bro. The cinematography.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, okay, so I was.
Here we go. Well, cinematography from 1985 was terrible. I'm like, no, that's how they made movies.
No, but you know what it's giving? It's giving Braveheart like Braveheart vibes or the Patriot vibes.
Yeah, it looks good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Looks good.
I'm down.
Yeah. Remember, you never saw those movies until I showed them to you.
Well, okay. Well, then we're gonna see this one together.
All right.
I already bought the tickets.
We're gonna wear our outfits.
We should, bro.
I'm wearing the wig and everything. Yeah. I'm showing up real. I'm showing up with an axe.
Gonna be the most jacked. Like that's not historically accurate.
Yeah. Well, we got protein now.
I'm fighting on the right side. So.
Yeah. Anyway, that does look good. Yes, you are. You're on the right team this time.
Oh, dude, guys, real quick, I actually had an idea we were talking about years ago where Andy and DJ go do the Civil War reenactments together, but I fight for the South. You know, yeah, whatever. But yeah, it's a good movie, man. Coming out July 4th of 2026. I'm excited, bro. I think I like seeing movies about that shit. I'd rather have that than that other gay shit they've been putting out.
I agree.
You know, America sucks and how they paint.
Yes.
You know, like, bro, come on. We're over that shit.
Yeah.
We're over that shit.
Well, this shows them that at least someone's paying attention to the culture.
Yeah, for sure. That movie's gonna do big. But yeah, let's get into our
How
headlines.
much they pay you for that?
Huh?
How much they pay you to cover that in the show?
Like 7,000.
7,000, huh? Oh,
no,
shit.
dude, I saw it. I'm like, damn, like this looks really good though. But yeah, let's get into our headlines.
Let's do it.
Let's get into our headlines. Guys, remember, if you'd like to see any of these articles, pictures, links, videos, go to andyfrisella.com.
Do we have anything in the show about the illegal situation?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because I got some stuff I want to say about that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. We also got the chat rolling. Chat, what's happening? Guys, remember, if you like the opportunity to be in the chat, you guys can sign up for the email blast to come out for it through the description in the on the video below, and you might have the opportunity to join the chat. Chat's alive and
chat.
well.
You guys in for us setting this record with 7-Eleven or what? We gotta carry the ball across the goal line. Can't go halfway.
That's right.
All right.
This is day 5.
That's right. We got till next Wednesday.
Mm-hmm. Day 5 of dollar days.
All right.
Yeah, bro,
everybody's in.
They're fucking rolling, bro.
I know, bro.
Rolling.
Dude, they're already in. I see it, but like we can't stop short.
That's real.
We got to punch that in.
100-0, baby.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get into our first set of headlines, guys. Headline number 1: government shutdown still rolling.
Gee, it's really changed my life.
It's right. It kind of feels a little bit better.
I mean, let's be real. If the government could shut down completely and we don't notice it, what does that tell you about the government?
Yeah, well, the Senate Democrats have blocked the GOP's plan for the 10th time, all right, ensuring the shutdown lasts into next week. So this is the 10th time now that Republicans have attempted to reopen the government, but Senate Democrats have blocked it. That's because after one final vote series later, that happened today, lawmakers will leave Washington, D.C. for another long weekend just after 3 short days on the Hill. Neither Republicans nor Democrats are ready to flinch in their deeply entrenched positions and talk between both sides. Now, I think a lot of people forget, again, like you said, they're not really feeling it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really make a massive difference. But I do think that people have forgotten the real reason why we have gotten, why they shut down in the first place. And the biggest piece, and this is going to be separate from the immigration talk, but that was the bill that was put in. It was funding for illegal immigrants. Okay. And, these people, they've been pressed and they've been pushed. AOC just did an interview and she tried to dodge it when she was called out and questioned by it. We have the clip. Let's check this clip out.
But can I ask you on this to follow up? Because you said that it is federal law that people, undocumented immigrants, can't get Medicare, Medicaid, the Obamacare subsidies. Do you believe that should be the law, though? Or do you think undocumented immigrants should have access to federally funded health care?
I believe personally that health care is a human right. I believe that every person should be able to go to the doctor. But I believe that right now, federal law is the federal law. And that absolutely, that U.S. citizens and people who pay into our programs deserve to be covered by these programs. And I mean, once again, I do believe that the federal laws that we have on the books are appropriate.
But if you could choose, do you believe that should be changed?
Pardon?
If you could choose, do you believe that the federal law should be changed?
I don't. I believe in a single-payer healthcare system where if you go in and you need a doctor, you can get the medical attention that you need.
I don't know what the fuck she was saying.
Well, I mean, she was dodging. So a lot of her base depends on illegals voting, right? Like that. Let's be real, okay? They're cheating the elections. They've disenfranchised the common sense Democrat base, and the reason they imported all these illegals is because they understand that they've disenfranchised that base with these ultra progressive positions, and she understands that culture is changing. So that is her tiptoeing the line to not get destroyed on the internet. Because, like, dude, real talk, like what she said there, like, how can you disagree that people deserve to get health care? Right. Like
it was very safe.
Very safe. And the people of this country, like she said, oh, well, they deserve, to be able to see a doctor and this. Well, yeah, I totally agree. But that's for citizens and that's for citizens to pay in. And if you pay in, you should get treatment. If you don't pay in and you're not a citizen, there has to be some other way to handle that. Like if someone's got their leg cut off and they roll in the ER, the right thing to do as a human being is to treat that person.
For sure.
But we shouldn't fund these massive initiatives to take care of people who are illegal based upon our tax dollars. That's not right.
Yeah.
And so, which, dude, that's what she actually thinks. And the reason she actually thinks that is so that she can pander to them so that if they get to vote again, they will vote for her.
Right.
All right. So that's what's going on here.
Yeah.
And AOC, as much as people talk about her being a dumbass, bro, she's not that dumb. Okay. Like, she's ditzy and she says some stupid shit, but there's also a lot of shit, to be honest, that she says that is true. And I'm not a fan of AOC, but I'm also a fan of truth. And I think there's times where she says things that make sense, and there's times that she says things that are absurd. The problem with her is that she's funded by people who have a communist ideology, and she has to appease that for the funding.
Right.
And I do believe that she's an idealist. I do believe that she cares about people, and I do believe that she's genuine in that. But I also believe that she has no idea how economics works and what it's like for the people of America right now. And this isn't a time where we should be talking about free healthcare for illegals. We should be talking about how we make life easier for our hardworking American citizens.
Our homeless veterans that are on the street.
Correct.
Yeah, 100%.
So that's some deceptive, tiptoeing politics shit. And that's what I see when I look
because
at
of CNN, she's not going to get pressed any harder on that. But here's my thing. To the point that nobody's really feeling this, it leads us to this other issue going on right now. Because
just so we're clear, I don't believe that a single fucking dollar of our tax money should go to people who are not citizens for any reason. Now, if we sew somebody's fucking leg on, then they should pay for that if they're not a citizen. I don't get free health care.
I don't get free health
care. Do any
care.
of you guys get free health care? So we're going to give free health care to them, but you guys don't get it? I see you guys here every day working your asses off. How do you feel about that? Yeah, it's fucked up. And I think everybody feels that way.
Yeah.
Do you guys have so much money you just want to give it to them? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, but it leads to this other question because you got people like AOC, all these lawmakers, dude, and that's cool. But here's the bigger problem that is coming out today. Did you see that Mitch McConnell
He's still alive?
Still alive. And he falls down.
Oh, like physically?
He fell down. Yeah, he had a bad moment today. Senator Mitch McConnell took a nasty fall in the Russell basement on Thursday. He was being questioned by a reporter and he was kind of being escorted, and down goes Frazier. Let's check this clip out.
My name is Stella. I want to ask, do you support ICE taking working people off the streets and kidnapping them?
What did he say? What did he say? That's sad, bro.
What did he say? Turn it up, Joe.
See, dude. He said, dude.
Bro, get his ass out of there.
I think that's indicative of a much bigger problem, that we have elderly men who have no interest in the future because they have no future because they're going to be dead,
bro,
making the decisions for all of us that have futures. There should be no people this old governing the country.
No.
The country was formed by young men who thought about the future of the other young men and women of this country. How can these elderly people be trusted to make the right decisions for us when they don't even have any interest in making those decisions?
They won't be here when those
That's
decisions
correct.
go into effect.
And that is a big problem across our government and all the governments worldwide. We are all being tortured. We are all being oppressed. We are all being, f***ed with by these people who are going to be dead in 5 years. That is not how this should be going.
Mm-mm.
So, and that goes for everybody of that age. Like people say, well, what about Trump? I feel that way about every politician.
Mm-hmm.
There should be an age, an upward, just like there's a 35-year-old requirement, there should be a 60-year-old or 65-year-old requirement.
Whatever, my opinion, I think it should be whatever the national retirement age is.
Like
whatever we set that is.
Why do they force people to retire at 63 or 65, but these guys can serve till they're 80 or 90?
Right.
That's insane.
No, dude. If you are a public servant and you're supposed to be making these laws that we have to live by, then you should be able to have to live in that environment
Correct.
of whatever decisions you vote.
Correct. And instead what we get a bunch of old people who make decisions about lining their own pockets so they can pass it down to their family.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the definition of, classism,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like
Mm-hmm.
it's
It's a DC elitist.
Yes.
That's what it is, bro.
It's for them and not us.
Dude.
And dude, our country right now, and I don't think anybody would disagree with this, left or right. Our country is not run in the interest of the citizens of the country, which is the whole entire purpose of the government. And we're so far away from that the fixes are drastic. They look, man. You know that movie you just played?
Young Washington?
Yeah, I think that's a sign of things that are going to come if this doesn't change. Because, dude, the young men of this country are not going to deal with this shit.
No.
I'm not going to deal with it.
No. You got Mitch McConnell falling down in his fucking diapers and shit. You got this lady, which I'll be honest, I don't know her name. But I know she's been in Congress.
You talking about the lady with the red hair and shit?
Yeah, this lady right here.
Yeah.
Like the government shut down and you're in here making TikToks.
Yeah. With your blue hair trying to be cool.
And I'm pretty sure that's a fucking dude.
Nah, that's just some old bag of shit.
Dude, like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
They have no comprehension of what it's like for everybody else. They're completely unplugged.
It's so fucking annoying, bro. And then last one I got for you is Nancy Pelosi. She decided she was going to have a little while being questioned by a reporter. Let's check this clip out.
Congresswoman Pelosi, are you at all concerned that the new January 6th committee will find you liable for that day? Are you at all concerned about the new January 6th committee finding you liable for that day? Why did you refuse the National Guard on January 6th?
Shut up. I did not refuse the National Guard. The president didn't send it. Why are you coming here with Republican talking points as if you're a serious journalist?
The American people want to know. We still have questions. Thank you.
Hey, she's on video admitting it that she did it. Remember?
There's signed affidavits.
video of her walking in saying, "This is my fault."
That documentary she tried to record or
Yeah.
whatever. Bro, fuck these people, man.
Yeah, and notice that all three of them basically need help walking.
Mm-hmm.
So let's take our grandpa from Thanksgiving that's sitting in the corner drooling on himself
with the blanket,
and we gotta say, "Hey, Grandpa, do you want extra mashed potatoes, or do you want green beans?"
Tax the rich.
And
That's
then
what he
goes-
says.
And then Grandpa says, and then we all look at each other and we say, "What the fuck did he
Fuck,
say?
man. I remember-
Give him some mashed potatoes." So he shuts the fuck up. And then we put that person in Washington, D.C. and let him run the country.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's what we do. These are the that you would sit in a corner at your fucking own Thanksgiving and hope that they don't spit on your food,
bro,
when they talk. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Every open the chat. Open the chat. Do you not know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
do every single one of you not have a old person in your family that you're like, I don't know what the fuck that guy just said?
Go
Like,
hug grandpa.
Yeah.
Go hug grandpa.
Yeah. and dude, and then you're like, I can't believe you made it here. like, dude, I'm just being a realist, man. Like, these people are running the fucking country.
Grandpa's still here.
That doesn't make sense. And you know whose fault it is? It's our fault.
Ours.
Yeah.
It's ours. It's ours, dude.
So
I think that's the other.
Yeah, Christine says it right there. And they don't die.
See, grandpa's still here. Yeah. Good, man.
Less mashed potatoes for us.
Well, you gotta be careful too, because and it's also indicative, like, you know, when they get older, they start saying that racist shit too.
Oh, really? Do they have to get old to do that?
Well, it's less monitored at that point.
Yeah. Well, you know why old people are like that, bro, right? Like, I could tell you right now why old people are like that. Because they've dealt with enough shit.
Yeah.
They don't give a
The I don't give
What are you
going
gonna
to
do to them?
Not can't do anything.
Yeah, they're gonna die anyway.
Crank their fucking oxygen
Yeah,
tank. That's
that's
about
right.
it. Yeah, dude. It's just fucking crazy, man. Get these people out of here, bro.
Yep.
Get them out.
Yeah.
All of them, bro.
All of them.
Get this out.
Bro, think about this. Think how physically helpless these people are, and they're barking orders at us.
Shut up.
Yeah, you.
Like, who are you, lady?
Yeah, I love that Allison was like laughing at the thing. Yeah,
their name.
Anyway, what?
Yeah, bro. Get these people
He's
out.
paying
of
you
here, man.
$7,000.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Guys, remember, if you Young Washington comes out next year.
Yeah.
That's another one. But yeah, man. Guys, jump in on this conversation. Chat, what do you guys got on this?
AOC looks like she's taking it a little bit, like stress-wise, bro. She looks a little different.
Isn't that weird? Like, all of them do that, though.
Yeah.
And
well,
like,
it's
it makes-
stressful.
Is it
You got
though?
everybody coming at you all the time, bro. Like, I don't care how evil you are, bro. When people put pressure on you, you feel it.
See, I feel like that's what happens when you have to go to work, quote unquote, every day and lie to people.
Yeah, for sure.
You know
100%.
what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
that shit starts. So I don't think it's stress. I think it's just like,
Well, that's a different kind of stress.
yeah, it's just different stress. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to go to work every single day.
Nick Sachs. She got that link in the bio. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, dude. Like, no, just go to work and lie every day, bro. And it's crazy because they always look better when they're out of office too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, Obama came out looking like dog shit.
Yeah.
Now he looks a little bit more in order now. You know, Bill Clinton. Like, bro.
He still looks like shit.
No, well, yeah. Hillary Clinton.
Well, they look pretty good for 1,000-year-old aliens, bro.
Lizard people, man. Guys, jump in on the conversation. Let us know down in the comments what you guys think.
Imagine looking at a reporter and being like, shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you coming here with Republican talking points? Because it's America, bitch.
Okay, I will say this, though. Trump does it, too, though. He does it just the other way. Wait, who are you with? Politico? No, nobody listens to your fake news. I'll take somebody else. Who are you with? ABC? Oh, you guys just gave me $16 million. No, someone else. Someone else. Yeah, man. Love it, man. Guys, let's cruise some comments.
You cannot ask questions. You're a tax-paying citizen.
Right.
Who are you to ask me questions? What's that sound like?
Yeah,
that
you're
sounds
not-
like some tyrannical shit.
You're not even a serious journalist, you know? Yeah. Let's cruise some comments.
Sounds good.
Shall we?
Yeah.
This first one is from Kirk Burning. He says, it was an honor to be able to shake your hand last night in Riverside, California. Andy, you are an amazing person. At 8 o'clock when DJ said we got to get out of here, you guys are going to walk down the line to meet us. That was awesome, man. DJ, I hope you put a grape smash on that coaster.
Dude, again, it was awesome. And that's such a hard thing for us to deal with because, like, we really had to go. And we ended up having to move our flight to the next day just because of waiting. But that was fine.
It was worth it.
But, like, just know, like, I'm doing the best I can, man. Like, that's a hard thing for me to navigate. And I want to make sure that everybody, you know, gets what they came for. And yeah, man. And so, like, if you come to one of those events and, you know, we gotta start speeding things up, like, just know I hate that. You know, I hate it.
Oh, yeah.
I hate it. It makes me feel like shit. So I really, really appreciate you guys. And dude, the crew in Riverside, the people were some of the best people I've ever met in my life. Dude, I almost started crying when that one guy was telling me about his weight loss.
Yeah.
He used to be 500 pounds, and then his wife had lost all that weight.
Bro, infertility.
And they started having
issues.
yes,
bro.
that guy.
Yeah.
It was
awesome people.
It was awesome, dude.
Awesome people. Yeah, really appreciate it though, Kirk. It was great meeting you, man. Also, shout out to the 7-Eleven store out there, bro. The owners, the whole family, Jay, AJ, bro.
They were awesome.
Amazing people, man. Amazing people. This next one is from King Yang 05. This is an OG. He says 13% of the farm energy drinks cause 51% of the bike burglaries.
What?
All right. Next one.
I got no comment.
You can't comment.
Oh, dude, the funniest thing happened in line, dude. We were in line and people, you know, people bring stuff and they give us like gifts and really cool shit, dude. And this dude comes, he's like, I got something for you, Andy. And he gave me something that was really cool. And then he's like, DJ, I didn't forget you. And he gave him 2 9-volt batteries.
Yeah, that was Max.
Oh, bro, that was so funny, dude.
I will never forget Max.
Oh my God, that was so funny.
I think that Max had that Mustang, the
red, white, and blue one.
Red, white, and blue.
Yeah,
one.
that thing was sick.
That's Max. I'll never
Max
forget
is on
him.
the chat too.
Is he?
Yeah,
bro, that was the funniest shit I've ever seen ever.
Yeah. Oh, there he is. Yeah, that was Max. Yeah. Max. I'm gonna give him my mad black face.
God, that was funny, dude.
It was pretty good.
Yeah,
it was pretty good. Last one. Got one more for you from Connor Fleming, 4670. Connor says, based on Andy's track record, come back to this video in a few months, and most of what he says will be in the news as fact.
Nah, not me. Not me. I'm just a dumbass with a microphone. Bro. Yes, I have secret powers. That's right. I'm in secret society. This is called the waffle.
How much they paying you for these posts? That's what it is.
This is called the waffle fry. This is the one you got to watch out for. This is that Illuminati right here.
Read through the lines.
Waffle fry. That means red alert.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. That means give me some fries.
That's right. That's right, man. No, guys, we appreciate you, man. We really do, guys. Really appreciate you guys for all the support and love. Keep liking, keep commenting, keep sharing the show. Make sure you guys are subscribed and hit that bell notification to stay up to date with the latest drops from Real AF.
You know what the cool thing was about being out there, dude? Like, because you guys know, and you guys who listen regularly, sometimes I'm always like, dude, like, is anybody even listening? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, because you guys, I'm here all the time. And just coming out and, like, getting to see everybody, dude, and, like, it just, and, like, it really made me feel like, dude, fuck, we're doing some important shit.
All the bison hats.
Yeah, it was cool, man.
Bro. I didn't expect to see so many bison hats, bro, to be real. That was sick,
awesome, dude.
That was sick, man. But yeah, let's keep cruising. Chat, guys. Headline 2. Let's get into some ICE conversations. Headline number 2 reads, Trump's migrant crackdown in the most dangerous city in the world. ICE guards drag people off Chicago's war zone streets while anti-Fed vigilante groups start fighting back. So a little update. Most of this is happening right now in Chicago. That's been kind of the center for the last couple of weeks. But Donald Trump has launched a migrant crackdown in Chicago, triggering claims that the city is descending into a war zone with ICE guards dragging people off the streets and vigilante groups fighting back. Operation Midway Blitz aims to rid the city as well as the entire state of Illinois and partnering parts of neighboring Indiana of the worst criminal illegal aliens in Chicago. In a press conference this week, Trump hailed the effectiveness of his crackdown, describing Chicago as the most dangerous city in the world, adding, quote, "I have an obligation. This isn't a political thing. I have an obligation when 20 people are killed over the last 2.5 weeks and 75 are shot with bullets." The city of Chicago is notorious for its gun crime, and its poor suburbs have long been regarded as the most dangerous urban area in the United States. Now, according to data published by the Chicago Police Department, violent crimes, including murder and criminal sexual assault, committed between October 6th and October 12th, so literally just 6 days, they've fallen by 32% compared to the same time in 2024. During that same time period, there's also been a massive reduction, 58% reduction in shootings compared to this time last year. A lot of people are mad about the oversaturation of federal agents, but it's working.
Is it a lot of people?
That's a good question. Fair question. Let them tell it a lot of people, right?
They say it's a lot of people. The people that are actually speaking on it, even the people that we met with, by the way, were mostly Mexicans.
Yeah.
Okay, Mexican Americans.
Yeah.
Even they were talking about how important it is. And let me tell you something. We met with a man. His name was Tony.
Yep.
Okay. And
Tony's in the chat.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. What's up, Tony?
Is he in the chat?
Yeah.
So Tony came up and he said, "Hey, I want you to know," he was like, "I love the show. I love you guys. I love what's going on." And he said, "But I want you to hear this story because I think it's important." And he said, "My dad, who has been in the country for over 20 years, not legally, was detained by ICE and is now in ICE detention facility."
And this was after he was going through the process.
He was trying to go through the process of becoming legal, and
35 years.
And they napped him. So 35 years he's been here.
Yep.
And I want to make a point about this. When I say, and he even said, and the other people said this, when I say that we need to get these out of here, what I'm really talking about is the people who have come across since 2020. Okay. I'm not talking, we were good before that.
Right.
And there's a lot of people who do come here from Mexico who are very good people, who work very hard, who come in, they struggle to get their immigration done, and they contribute to society anyway. And there's a lot of that. And in my opinion, I just want to be clear. When I say get them the fuck out of here, I'm not talking about those people.
Right.
I'm talking about the people who have come across since 2020 from all these other third world countries. And I think I've said on the show many a times, when I say these things, I'm not talking about Mexico.
Right.
I feel like Mexico and America have a symbiotic relationship, and we've always chosen to sort of, allow those people to come here and start families and do things. And I think they contribute to the culture for sure.
For sure.
I love the Mexican American culture. I think it's an important part of American culture. And when I heard that story, it really broke my heart, dude, because, and it made me feel a little guilty because of how hard we've been saying this, but it doesn't, even Tony said it didn't change what he thinks need to happen. He agrees with what we were saying,
For sure.
But there has to be some sort of common sense around this. And from a leadership standpoint, if I was Trump, that's a hard problem to navigate when we have an emergency, right? Like we have all these people causing crime. We don't know where the fuck they're from. And, you say, hey, get them the fuck out. Like, I understand that. But I do think there needs to be a conversation to be had about people who have been here for 30 years and given their whole life to this country and worked and been contributing people.
Didn't rob nobody. Haven't committed violent crimes. You know what I'm saying? Like they're actually trying. Like they just need
Now, do I think those people should be allowed to vote? No, I don't. No. Because you're not a citizen.
Yeah.
But
go through the process.
That's right.
Go through the process. I
but
think that
whole conversation is I would say a part of the conversation that isn't being had, that needs to be had. Like, what about these guys?
Yeah.
What about these guys who come over here 20 years ago, and they've been doing business, and they've been taking care of people, and they've been doing things. And by the way, they've been paying taxes and all this shit. Do they really deserve to get swept up and kicked out? I don't think so. Yeah. And I don't think most people think so. I think most people think, this was really only an issue after Joe Biden let in 20 million people, allegedly 20 million, it could be more.
Mm-hmm.
So I think when we talk about these things, we should always take into consideration situations like Tony's family's going through, because I don't agree with that.
No.
I don't think anybody does.
No. I was trying to think, I was thinking about that too when Tony was talking, and it reminded me of a house fire, right? Because like you said, brother, we are in a state of emergency with the influx of people that are here. And let's be very clear, are out of the 20 million, are we saying that every single one of those people are bad people and they came here with bad intentions? No, that's not what we're saying either. But my position is,
but enough has to be swept out. That's
caused real harm,
right,
and real problems, right? And I equate this to like a house fire, bro. And if anybody has ever been affected by a house fire, bro, when the firefighters come in, they destroy everything, not intentionally.
No, we got to put the fire out,
but they got to put the fire out, bro.
Yeah.
And so you might lose that couch, your TV might be up,
yeah,
might have to do some drywall repair, but bro, gotta get the fire out. And so it's unfortunate, and I feel like you said, bro, I don't know what the perfect solution is. But we got a problem, man.
I mean, in a perfect world, like if I were calling the shot, it would be something like this. Hey, get them the fuck all out. But if they've been here prior to 2020, we'll handle that later.
Yeah, we'll put them on this list. And I think,
can they prove that they've been here before that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, I think that's the other part of it too. But I also feel like these exact conversations or situations happening, like with Tony's dad, was also intentional. I think they knew that was going to be something that we would have to come to terms with eventually, right? You let all these people in here, but there have been people that have been here for years, decades, starting families, doing good
I don't
stuff.
think it was intentional. No, I don't think that wasn't. That's what you're saying is you think that the Biden administration knew that was going to happen
for sure
to get rid of them,
to create more divisive division.
I don't agree with that. What I think they thought was that people would have such soft hearts for those people that they wouldn't get the rest of them out.
You
see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, yeah.
Because they knew this was going to happen.
Right.
And we talked about this, for years, guys. We knew this was not going to be a pleasant thing or a palatable thing for a lot of people. But what do you do?
Yeah.
So those are things that should be considered and spoken about a lot more than what they are.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, it's a very tough situation.
Yeah.
Man. And now it's specifically in Chicago right now, another federal judge who tried to stop it, another federal judge in Chicago, just put down a ruling that requires all federal agents to now wear body cameras, which, okay. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool.
Well, the body camera thing backfired on them the first time.
Yeah.
They made body cameras for the best thing that's happened.
Is body cameras.
Is body cams because it's shown the criminality of people, right? If we didn't have body cams, how much easier would it be to spin the narrative that cops are just pulling people out of the car and killing them?
Right.
Right. That's the narrative that they were saying
that was what they
5 years ago.
Yeah, right.
But now that they've had body cams on, we're seeing people jump out of the car and attack cops and cops shooting them. And so I actually think this is just another situation like that. Let them wear the body cam. We're just going to see exactly why
what's
those
happening.
people. Yes.
Yeah. What's happening, dude? And
right.
and it's funny you mentioned that too, bro. I saw this clip that came out a couple of days ago. So there was a off-duty officer involved shooting. I forget where it happened at. Where it started with a road rage incident, right? Guy cut off this off-duty cop. Off-duty cop had a dash cam going in his car. Dude hops out the car, pistol whips the off-duty officer with a gun, gets killed, right? The family reviewed the tape and then came out with their attorney and said, hey, no, little JJ was wrong.
Yeah. Well,
he f***ed up.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? And so I think with that, you to your point.
Well, I don't think people are collectively victimizing criminals anymore.
No.
I think people are tired of it.
Bro, and it's a great thing to see.
Correct.
It's a great thing to see.
When they pulled that, or they went into that black woman's home and then she chased him down the hall with a knife and got shot.
Yeah.
And the last picture of hers with a knife in her face,
yeah, right.
Right? Okay, well, He had to shoot her. You know, that doesn't have to do with racism, bro.
No.
And if we didn't have that body cam, you know what that narrative would have been? Cop shoots black woman for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so, you know, I don't think this is a bad thing.
No, not at all, man. It's crazy. I got a clip. We got to check which clip this is real quick. Let's check this.
Let's do breaking news now.
Oh yeah, this was the other point. So I mean, here's another thing too that's come out with this. This is what we have to talk about, dude. Is because, you know, they're doing all these arrests, and it just came out. This is breaking news that in Illinois, ICE just arrested or detained and arrested an illegal alien who was a certified police officer.
Oh, off of that Illinois rule,
bro.
Remember
I remember.
Yes.
Check this out. Check this clip.
Let's do breaking news now. Immigration, Customs, and Enforcement has just revealed in the last short time a police officer working in Illinois is an illegal immigrant. Radule Bajovic works for the Hanover Police Department. He graduated from the academy in August, but he has been living in the U.S. illegally for a decade after his tourist visa expired in 2015. His illegal status was discovered as part of Operation Midway. So we wanted to bring you the very latest on that.
Yep. Same, like, bro, listen.
I mean,
you can't, if you're not a citizen,
can't be a cop.
How does it make sense for somebody that's a non-citizen to literally have the power to take an actual citizen's rights away?
Yeah, their life away.
Their life away if necessary.
Right.
How does that make sense?
Well, they passed that law a few years ago. We covered it on the show where Pritzker said that illegals could be cops.
Like, there's no chance.
Yeah, and he has been here for whatever long, but no cops.
But here's the thing: he's not Mexican. You know what I'm saying? So like, this goes to the point. Like, this is not as much as they try to make this like a American Mexican or American Hispanic issue. It's not, bro. Like the majority of these people that are coming across our borders illegally they're coming through Mexico.
Yeah, unfortunately, dude, this is just another testament to why it's so hard to discern who needs to go and not go. And at the end of the day, there's going to be some people that are swept up in it that, you know, and that's collateral damage. Like when you go to war, some people are going to get killed, you know, and unfortunately, you know, that's the way it's got to be because it's gotten so bad. You can thank Joe Biden for that shit, bro. Letting them people around, you know, this would never be happening if it wasn't for them.
Yeah.
And I hope the Latino, the Mexican American community can identify that, like, who actually is responsible for this.
Yeah.
Because
it's causing that pain and
it's
suffering.
not Trump saying we want Mexicans out of here. Dude, he would have done that the first term.
Right.
Remember, he wanted to say, hey, we want to build the wall. They wouldn't give him $5 billion to do it, but they'll send $300 billion to Ukraine.
Right.
You know, like, they caused this. And now there's some real, you know, situations that suck because of it.
Yeah. Dude, last little bit on this that's crazy. So right now, Border Patrol's in trouble because they posted a video. You know, they've been doing these like content reels and stuff. And they used apparently some forbidden lyrics from a Michael Jackson song, and they're getting some heat right now. Check this clip out. This was posted on the Border Patrol's Facebook page. They have since taken it down, re-uploaded with different songs, but here's the original. And I want you to tell me, who do you think got pissed off? Let's check this clip out.
Jumi. that song, a lot of people say that's the reason that Michael Jackson was killed.
Got killed.
They said they killed him. I mean, who knows? But yeah, that was a big controversy when that came out.
I didn't.
Michael Jackson was big on explaining the depth of the corruption in the music industry.
Well, I mean, bro, I feel like if anybody seen the depth of it, it was him.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, he was in it since
Michael
he was
Jackson,
fucking
bro.
5.
Yeah.
He
what?
He what?
Music catalogs? He owned the most music catalog publishing of any person, Joe said. Joe would know.
That's crazy, man.
Well, like, you know, he was this way. I remember when this happened, and like it was a huge deal.
It was a big deal. Yeah. I mean, Jew me, sue me. I'm sorry. I thought the lyrics were kind of cool, man. No, man. But yeah, this ICE stuff is crazy. Like I said, I don't know the perfect solution, guys. Love to hear what you guys think in the comments.
I mean, dude.
But like people like this, take her get her ass, bro. These protesters, bro. Listen. Hey, listen.
That's a guy, right?
No.
I think that's a tranny.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. It's tough.
Anyway, regardless, you know, this is why you don't show up to a protest with a fucking pool noodle. Yeah.
Guys, let us know down in the comments, man, what you guys think. You let us know. With that being said, our third and final headline number 3. I thought this was great. We got to go to the Department of War.
If I have to choose between one of the two, and this is no disrespect to anybody innocent that's getting caught up in it, but if I'm choosing between the two, they got to go. Like, we got to get the out of here. And then we can deal with, you know.
We'll fast track we'll
figure it out.
Legal shit.
But, like,
yeah.
You know, I don't. It's a hard situation. And when you're a leader, you got to make hard calls, and you got to understand that there's going to be situations where, like, imagine this. Like, you know, a leader sends your country to war, you know that some of those people are going to die, bro. And like, those are hard decisions to make. I guarantee you this decision is not being made lightly. You know what I mean?
No, 100%, bro. 100%. But yeah, guys, let's get to our third and final headline number 3.
I don't think it's right that if someone goes and is in the immigration process that's here, that they get detained and put in a fucking prison.
No, that's
bullshit.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. Yeah, headline number 3. Got to go to the Department of War, to the Pentagon. So we got some liberals pissed off. Some communists are upset.
Just like every day.
It's every other day. They're upset. Headline number 3 reads, journalists turn in access badges, exit Pentagon, rather than agree to new reporting rules. So this is have you heard about this? Yeah. It's right. Peace. Yeah, so dozens of reporters turned in access badges and exited the Pentagon on Wednesday rather than agree to government-imposed restrictions on their work. They call it restrictions. We say you can't break the law and do illegal shit as a journalist just because you're a journalist.
Yeah, you mean like lie?
Like lie or push for classified information or try to blackmail some Pentagon officials. Like, that's not okay.
Is that what happened?
Oh, bro, it's crazy. Watch these leaving out. Check this out. Look how proud they are.
Yeah, and?
Bye.
It's interesting how everybody thinks they're... Dude, just keep going.
Yeah, bye. I mean, here's the thing. So let's dive into the restrictions, okay? So it's major outlets.
These people are playing in 2010 United States, 2012 United States. Those people think that they're going to walk out of that and they're going to get other jobs. There's no other jobs. Nobody's hiring. Everybody's cutting staff. Everybody's replacing with technology. Okay? And it's interesting how to watch people in any job leave and think like, oh, they're going to miss me. No, because there's a whole lot of other people that don't have jobs that are just as good as you right now. And people haven't adjusted to the market. And these people are going to go home and they're going to be home for 2 days. And they're like, fuck.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck did I do?
Yep.
No one's going to care about this.
No, bro. They got to call their editors. Hey, boss. Hey, just letting you know, I just walked out the Pentagon, bro. Oh, what'd you do that for?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't sound. Oh, okay. Well, we'll have your shit packed up for you.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you're there to report at the Pentagon. We don't have anything else for you.
Right.
Where are you going to go?
I know, dude. And I think that's something that every single human being that is employed anywhere should consider before they just say it. Because this is not 2010. This is not 2012. It's not 1985. It's not 2015 where shit was growing so fast that we got to hire all these people. even the companies that are growing, they're choosing not to hire human capital because they understand what's happening in technology. And while we may disagree with these things that are happening in technology, we failed to stop those things from happening, and now they are what they are. So, right now is not the time and place to be walking the fuck out.
Yeah, trying to play big dick.
Yeah, like you got the leverage. You do not have the leverage.
No.
There's many other people that are looking for positions that can't find them that are highly qualified. One of my friends who's the best at what he does, the very best at what he does, can't get a job right now because, dude, there's nobody hiring people. Nobody.
It's crazy, man.
He asked me if I could hire him. I can't hire him. You're too much money. Your skill is not valuable enough. It is what it is.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Dude, it's crazy, man. But yeah, I mean, and all the mainstream media, they're all in TAMS right now. So you got New York Times, Washington Post, CNN. They've all officially said that they did not want to do it. So reporters who did not sign the policy, all right, by 5 p.m. Eastern time on Tuesday must turn in their media credentials and clear out of the Pentagon facilities, the department said. And Pete Hegseth responded on Twitter with a hand-waving emoji suggesting a goodbye. So here's the policy, all right? The policy, quote, this was a statement, quote, our policy is also clear. Soliciting DOW or Department of War service members and civilians to commit crimes is strictly prohibited. So they're speaking about these reporters going up to servicemen and women, DOW officials, and trying to get stories about classified operations or clandestine operations, classified operations, briefings, whatever the case, and they're trying to solicit them to give them information on these things. That's illegal. It's strictly prohibited. But more importantly, it says that the policy does not ask for them to agree, but just to simply acknowledge that they understand what the policy is. And all these people are saying no.
Well, I mean, surely that indicates bad faith and bad intentions.
So, cool. Get the out.
Yeah.
Now, Hegseth, who's come under previous scrutiny for his own handling of sensitive information with the group chats and all of that stuff, right? Which was leaked by who? One of these reporters.
Right.
Okay. But speaking of group chats, there's some other group chats that got in trouble over the past couple of days.
Is it ours?
Yeah, we're safe right now. The Young Republicans leaked chat is a sign of where we could be headed. Did you see this shit?
I heard a buzz about it, but I'm not familiar with it too much.
Yeah, well, ours is way worse.
What do they say?
Well, so this came out on Tuesday. Politico published a series of racist and anti-Semitic messages. I will be the judge of that. From a group chat filled with young Republican leaders. They included references to putting their opponents in gas chambers and raping them. They called black people monkeys and the watermelon people. Okay.
Dude, come on. Really?
That's pretty good. One message stated simply, I love Hitler. As offensive as many of the messages were.
Watermelon people? Shut the fuck up, dude.
That was real, bro. It's real. As offensive as many of the messages were, the language and shock value humor in them has become commonplace in many of the online communities that young far-right people frequent. The so-called edgelords that populate these spaces are often just a vocal minority on the right. Insofar as they have a coherent political ideology, it's often about saying whatever is the most shocking to impress their online friends. Sure, yeah.
That's the entire internet.
Pretty much the entire internet. Yeah. So these are some screen grabs of some of the some of these guys. So Peter Junta, great. I love Hitler. Everyone that votes no is going to the gas chamber. You got Joe Maligno. He says, can we fix the showers? Gas chambers don't fit the Hitler aesthetic.
Oh, Jesus.
You got Alex Dyer. Dwyer says 1488 shorthand for Hail Hitler. Trump's too busy burning the Epstein files. Okay. You got William Hendricks.
He's asking what a buffet is.
He said
he didn't say that. He said, "Where are the biscuits?"
He said
he would like some watermelon and some Kool-Aid with that. I bet he wants some more. I'm reach triple
diabetes.
That wasn't racist. He's just hungry.
He's just, you know, give the guy food, man. He likes saying, faggot. There's and apparently.
I don't see any hard R's.
Missouri doesn't like faggots.
I mean, dude, listen. First of all, hold on, what'd she say? Hold on, what the girl say?
When do we bring that side out? I'm ready to watch people burn now.
Yeah, well.
Okay.
Which people?
I'd go to the zoo if I wanted to watch monkey play ball.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Oh, shit. Yeah, so Kansas City came out, the Kansas City GOP, they came out saying in a statement, the Kansas Republican Party leadership is disgusted by the comments by young Kansas Republicans mentioned in the Politico story. The comments do not reflect the beliefs of Republicans and certainly not of Kansas Republicans at large, who elected a black chair a few months ago. Republicans believe that all people are created in the image of God. In fact, our platform clearly states, we welcome Kansans of every ethnicity into our party as we work together to preserve our heritage of political equity, religious freedom, and strong moral values. Yeah, Hendricks didn't give a fuck about none of that.
Yeah, he just wants that watermelon.
Yeah, barbecue.
I bet he... Never mind.
Dude, I know everybody's like, they're... how do they get leaked? That's my question.
Well, I mean, the bigger question is, why are they saying the things they're saying? Okay. First of all, there's an element to group chats. Let's break this down. No, I'm being serious.
It's locker room, bro.
Listen,
it's like a locker room.
100%.
Something he's never seen.
But hold on. Yeah, no. We don't go that hard in the locker room, Chubby. All right. Let's figure out how this, because these people are all about the same age. All right. So back in the early 2010s, Facebook, which was the hottest thing then, went from you being able to leave comments to people being able to like comments. And when people started being able to like comments, conversations stopped happening. And what started happening was people started to say the most offensive shit or rip on people the most or make comments that get the most likes. So we went from being able to have a conversation in a thread to I'm going to say the shit that's going to get the other guy. And that's going to get the most likes. And that means I won. And over the last 15 years, that culture has been ingrained into these young people. So instead of having conversation, they're just like, their way of communicating is to say the shit, and everybody thinks that's the funniest shit, even in a group chat, all right? So we've eliminated the ability to have conversations through, whether intentionally or not intentionally, the way that social media is constructed. If you look at the conversations that happen in the comments on Instagram, most of the comments on Instagram follow this pattern, right? Oh, yeah. They follow the pattern of, I'm going to say the thing that gets the most likes. And the people who do try to have conversation are now destroyed in the comments by people who want to make the funniest comment or the most offensive comment. So these people of this age have grown up with this environment of zero conversation and instead attack. So there's that element to it. All right. Then there's the element of people in a group chat amongst people who trust each other say shit in a way that even though we're reading it and we're like, that's horrible. Yeah. It's deemed as like talking shit amongst friends. And a lot of those things are horrible, to be completely honest. But we would be playing dumb to think, and we would be hypocritical to think that there isn't group chats amongst all different races in all different places that talk shit about everyone. Let's open up the group chat of Black Lives Matter and see what they have to say about white people. Okay? Let's open up the group chat of the ADL and let's see what they say about everybody else but them.
Right.
All right? And we will find these kind of messages in all of those chats about all of those people. So to pretend like that's not happening is like sticking your head in the sand. All right? And we all understand that, especially here, and everybody else out there understands that. There's not a mother out here that has a group chat going that there isn't some shit that's being said that is understood in the context of the chat that maybe isn't literal, but if people were to see it, they'd be like, I'm an asshole, right? And so I think we got to, understand that. And then there's the third element of this. When we have been pressed so hard to when you take, because most of those men are white or white men, and when you villainize a segment of race, okay, so much and so hard for so long and tell them that they're shit and they're racist and they're Nazis and they're this and they're that. Eventually you get called all that shit so much that you're like, I don't really give a fuck what you say about me anymore. Fuck you. I'll say whatever the fuck I want. And so we've cultivated this in culture, not we intentionally, but I'm talking about America as a whole. And I think a lot of it comes from social media. But at the end of the day, this is the response that we've talked about on this show for years and years and years of the pendulum swinging back to the point where, these are not things that I would agree with. Now, I might look at them and laugh, but like if they're and I would bet that most of those people are talking shit and they're joking around with each other, and it is what it is. But I would bet that, and here's the danger, if it continues to be, if the communists continue to press, and they continue to press on white people, and they continue to press on all these things, eventually that pendulum will swing back so far that shit will be real.
It goes from joking,
yes,
to being real.
So this is a result of the overzealous attacks on this demographic openly in this country for a decade and a half. That's the truth.
Yeah.
Okay. It's perfectly acceptable for a black personality to go on TV like Jameel Hill and talk shit about white people. Perfectly acceptable. But if you were to go on the same station and say anything about black people, you would be ruined. And everybody recognizes that double standard. And what you're seeing is people are stopping the double standard. They're like, I don't know, fuck you. I'm not doing that. And this is what you get when you press on. This is why it's dangerous. Because if these people start truly wanting that and believing that, a leader will rise who represents that.
Gives two fucks.
Yeah. And then all those people who've been doing all this shit are.
Yeah.
And, like I've said for many, many years, the people who have been doing this manipulation are very small in number, and they're physically some of the weakest people in the world, and the game they're playing is very dangerous.
Well, dude, especially like from this context too, bro, like I'm a free speech absolutist or purist, however you want to call it. Like I'm firmly for the free speech, right?
Huh?
And the problem is, bro, is like, what's going to tip this is because, and I'm not saying that people should be able to say this stuff publicly, right? Or that I agree or
you don't have to agree with it. They should be able to say
but they should be able to say it.
Yeah.
We're moving from a place where they're not able to say it in public. Now you're getting on them for saying it in private group chats where there's
which is only going to cause them to say it in public.
So now, okay, we got to go back to public. We can't even have it in our own group chats.
Yeah. Those dudes, I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I'll just say this, Hendrix, bro, you got to be able to defend your words.
Yeah. That's the problem here. We got a bunch of people saying dumbass shit.
They can't defend it.
How many times do you think that guy's been punched in the face?
No,
For real?
None.
Never.
None.
That's why people are comfortable saying disrespectful shit. Like as
Tony said, not enough times.
Yeah, that's true. Like, look, man, we could joke. Like, look, dude, it was me and you, a black dude, a white dude, and a bunch of Mexican Americans, and we were making jokes about everybody.
I got 9-volt batteries.
It was funny as fuck.
That's right.
But the minute it becomes real is when it's a major problem. And part of the reason that it never became real is because in America, they let us bond in that way. We make fun of each other, bro. We tease each other. That's how we bond as men, okay? And when you're told that you can't even do that anymore, that's where problems start to really happen. So I don't read this the way they're presenting it and saying, well, this could be where it's going. I read this like this. If you continue to do this shit, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And nobody wants that. But at the end of the day, you can't persecute a single race, tell them they're shit, tell them they're the problem when everybody can mathematically see they are not the problem, and continue to allow them to take shit forever. Eventually, they're going to stand up and be like, fuck everybody. And I think there's a big portion, not a big portion, but I think there's a portion of the far right who is legitimately starting to get serious about that because they're tired of being victimized by the media, by politicians, by sports figures, by culture in general, right? Like, how the fuck is it acceptable for someone to sit on TV and talk about, on national TV, and talk about how white people are the fucking problem in this country? If I stood up and on my national TV and I said, well, here's the data, here's where the crime's coming from, here's the actual problem, I get called a bigot and a racist when I got the data to back it the fuck up. Okay. And everybody knows that. Everybody knows they can go on TV and gaslight all they want. And the more they do it, the more they cause shit like this. So maybe stop telling people they're shit and they're all these things that they aren't, so they don't actually want to become it.
Yeah.
Because now we have young men who think it's like cool to be like, oh yeah, I'm a Nazi. I'm for Hitler. I'm this, I'm that. Like, dude, you know, that's not unification, bro. We're not going to be able to put the country together that way.
No.
And you know, you could have whatever beliefs you want about what happened in World War II, because there is a lot of lies about what happened in World War II. There's a lot to be discussed there, and that's a rightful conversation. It is not absolute, and it's never been absolute, because we've only been told one side of the story. But the reality is that doesn't make what we're doing now right or wrong. Like, we have to gather where we are now and say, hey man, we need to make America what the fuck it's supposed to be, right? And what it's supposed to be is a country where people can come to and they can become part of America's culture, regardless if their skin color is different than white or, you know, yellow or brown or whatever, bro. And we should be judging people on the content of their character and do they embody American values. I think the biggest problem here is it's not some sort of race issue. It's a cultural adoption issue. You do not get to come to America and change the entire landscape of a country that you just left and do public prayer calls in Dearborn, Michigan out loud for everybody. You don't get to do that, bro. That's not what the fuck this is about. Okay. But if you want to come here and you want to be, you know, left alone to build your life and live your own life, that's how it should be. And we can all work together. But you can't do that when you villainize, you know, the majority of the people that live here. Eventually they're going to stand the fuck up, because let's be real, white people are still the majority of this country and they're sick of the shit, and that's where they're at. And I think it's very important for white men, especially who are in leadership positions, to remind these young people that, like, hey, I know that you're thinking in this extreme way, but that's not the solution either. The solution is we have to unify. And if we unified and realize that it's not us that's the enemy, it's those calling the shots, dude, we would have control. But this is all, like you said, there's a lot of division being intentionally propagated here that doesn't allow us to unify or see eye to eye or agree with anything. Because, dude, you know, I can laugh at a joke about watermelon people, but like, I don't think that.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, it's a dangerous situation, and it's being caused by the radical communist left that's making rules in this country.
That's right, man. Amen, bro. Guys, jumping on this conversation, man.
That's my opinion, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of, dude, I catch heat from a lot of the far right because of this. They're like, you don't get it. Yeah. No, I actually do understand why you feel the way you feel.
I know why you feel more than you know why you feel.
Yeah. Yep. But here's the thing. That's not the way it's got to be here. It can't be that way. It can't be that way, bro. That's savage thinking. We have to think about how to unify, how to bring culture together, how to realize that it's we the people, not, black guy, yellow guy, white guy, and y'all are supposed to hate each other. That's how they continue to maintain their shit.
That's how they win, bro.
Yeah.
That's how they win.
The idea of America is a fucking perfect idea. It's executed very poorly.
It's real. That's real, man. Guys, jumping on this conversation. Let us know down in the comments what you guys think. With that being said, man, it's that time. It is that time, chat. It's time for thumbs up or dumb as fuck. That's where we bring a headline in, we talk about it, think about it, we vote on it, and we give it one of those two options. We love dogs. I love dogs. We have to talk about a dog.
Dogs are the best. It was Otis's birthday yesterday.
What? My little meatball.
He loves DJ.
Bro, that's my guy.
DJ's like one of his favorites, bro.
That's my guy. One of his, what kind of favorites? What do you mean?
Well, he thinks you're going to give him the chocolate biscuits.
Oh.
Yeah, and he likes them. I only give him the vanilla ones.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
That's right.
So there's the chocolate guy.
Well, we got a dog for our thumbs up or dumb as fuck headline. The headline reads, Eeyore the dog helps a Florida deputy find a missing 86-year-old woman, video shows. So we got to go to Florida for this. Destin, Florida, to be exact.
I love Destin.
Dog named Eeyore turned into a rescuer, leading a Florida sheriff's deputy to where a missing 86-year-old woman had fallen while walking him. Body camera footage shows. The woman's husband reported her missing on the night of September 25th after she didn't return from her walk in their Destin neighborhood. Quote, she just takes that dog, but she never takes more than 10 or 15 minutes, the worried husband told Okaloosa County Sheriff's Deputy Devin Miller, according to the footage released Monday. Let's check the clip out.
Dog, but she never takes more than 10 or 15 minutes. It's almost an hour now. It's over an hour now.
Okay, do you know what breed the dog is?
The dog's just he's just 100-pound dog.
Okay.
That's sad. You can hear it in his voice.
There's the dog. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Where's your mama? Hi. Hey, where's your mama? Where's your mommy? Hold on. Where's your mama? Tell me where your mama is. Show me. Ma'am? I've got you, ma'am. 322, I've located her. Oh, hey, ma'am, can you tell me what happened? Oh, can you tell me what happened? Are you okay? Oh, 322 SO, can you have EMS en route to the golf course? She's laying here on the sidewalk, alert and conscious, but she may have injured herself.
Where were you when found you?
I was in front of that house right there. And then the dog ran up to me. I was right out here.
And the dog brought you?
Mm-hmm.
He wouldn't leave. He kept coming back to me.
Mm-hmm. He ran up to my car and I said, bring me to your mommy, and she ran back here.
He come up to your car?
Mm-hmm. Good boy.
Oh, sweetheart.
Good boy. Very good boy.
I'm not even his owner. I'm his grandmother.
Oh, you're such a good boy.
What a good boy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That is so cool.
That's awesome.
Dude, dogs are smart, bro. They're way smarter than people think. I think all animals are. I think all animals are much smarter than people think.
Bro, because life's very simple.
Yeah.
It's very simple.
Yeah, it is.
It's very simple. To them, it's good people, it's bad people.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it. It's very simple. And I need food.
Yeah.
I have to shit. I'm trying not to shit on your carpet. But outside of that, it's very simple. It's very simple. Cats, on the other hand, though, cats are assholes.
I don't know.
No.
Oh, Z got cats too. I forgot.
You like to eat them?
That's step 2.
Meow.
I never had pets, but then I got a cat, and my whole perspective about
You got
pets.
a cat now?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Her.
What is it?
Sultana.
What kind of name is that, man? Is that India?
You sound like you pray to it or some shit.
Do you know what a sultan is?
Yeah.
So it's the female version of a sultan.
Okay.
Because she behaves like a princess.
Okay. She's your little princess.
Yeah.
All right. That's okay. We won't laugh too much.
I don't care about the opinions of people who don't like it. It's totally fine.
You don't care about anybody's opinion.
That is right. Boom, boom, boom.
That's
Sound
right.
effects.
I mean, I've eaten a cat before. What?
I would say this, regardless of the cat and dog discussion, animals are way better than humans.
I agree.
You know
with
what?
that.
I agree with that.
100%.
I agree with that. Yeah.
They don't need much. They just want to hang out for a minute or two.
They just want to hang out with you.
Yeah.
Regardless of who you are.
Bro, I was out of town for a couple days. I went up to the duck coop. Dolly came running up to me, dude. Like, that's a duck, dude.
Yeah.
Like, people don't understand.
Yeah. But
she wants to sit in my lap all the time.
She be scratching the shit out of you, though, don't she?
No, she just sits down.
Who scratches you? Is that Sam? Yeah.
Sam doesn't like to be held, but I try to hold him to get him used to it, but he's still don't like
it. With it, bro. You got to break
Yeah.
loose. Yeah. But you know, the older lady in this, she's doing well. She's recovering. And Eeyore is a good boy.
A good boy, best boy.
Thumbs up for that, man.
I love that.
Somebody said Andy needs to get a pet bison next.
I like to. What I want to do is get like longhorns and bison.
No, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking sick.
That's what I want to do.
That'd be sick, man.
I don't know if I can do that where I'm at exactly right now, but eventually.
Maybe.
I could do it at the farm, but like I don't have the time to handle that right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Well, thumbs up for that, man. Guys, it's been a hell of a cruise, hell of a ride.
Yeah.
Guys, Andy. That's all I have.
And if you're in the Tampa area today, go on my story and check out where we're going to be from 6 to 8 tonight?
6 to 9.
6 to 9?
I pushed it back an hour.
Oh, okay. Well, that's where we'll be.
Mm-hmm.
Come say hi. Don't be a hoe.
Share the show.
All right.
Don't be a hoe, share the show, guys.